my son did not sneak up on him, and I never heard him say that. So now I'm upset. Now I'm upset with Syco Stu because he didn't come out and say, "Oh, whoa, yeah, what Roger did was fucked up, but he didn't sneak in the ring and do this. The shit was staged." Take some accountability. Like honestly, everybody was wrong.
Oh my God. If you believed before Rampage Jackson, the father of Raja Jackson's statement that he disowned his son and doesn't support his son's actions, now Rampage Jackson just flipped 360 degrees and is claiming all the faults are Syco Stu's. He is now almost claiming his son is innocent and putting all the blame on Syco Stu.
Yeah, my son took it too far. He was wrong, and I don't condone what my son did. Thank God Syco Stu, you know what I'm saying, pulled through. Got really upset with all the death threats and all this stuff. And I wanted Syco Stu to tell his part that my son did not sneak up on him. And I never heard him say that. So now I'm upset. Now I'm upset with Syco Stu because he didn't come out and say, "Oh, whoa, yeah, what Roger did was fucked up, but he didn't sneak in the ring and do this. The shit was staged." That's all he had to say to get some of these racist ass motherfuckers out of my DMs. He should at least said something. Take some accountability. Like honestly, everybody was wrong. Roger was the most wrong. Everybody was wrong, but none of this shit ever would have happened if Syco Stu never hit my son on the back of the head with a fucking can that they was drinking beer out of, and then grabbed him by the fucking neck, asked him to fucking sell it. Everybody's wrong. The dumbest thing I ever fucking seen. It was a fucking nightmare. This is the fucked up thing, though. What took them so long? What took his other friends, his team, whatever the fuck they are, so long to get in there and get Roger off of him? Y'all, the police need to investigate that shit. Why it took his friends so long to get in that fucking ring? He should never even been there. This is gonna be the last time I talk about this shit. This ain't the first time Syco Stu done some shit like this backstage. Motherfucker be drinking all the goddamn time. And he plays that, you know, pro wrestling saved me from this PTSD and stuff, like nobody want to fire his ass. AJ Mana told me everything. This ain't the first time he done some drunken shit like this backstage. So they know his ass. They ain't gonna snitch on him. I don't owe them, none of them no loyalty. My loyalty to my son, and even though I don't fuck with my son right now, I'm still gonna keep it 100 and be loyal. The police need to investigate that shit. How many times Syco Stu attack somebody backstage and piss people off, being drunk and shit. Then you guys will figure out what took so long for them pro wrestlers to get in that fucking ring and pull my son off of them. Investigate that shit. Then y'all gonna see who the real animals and who don't got the fucking frontal lobe and shit like that.
What? How can someone seriously defend a criminal who nearly destroyed the career and the health of an old veteran wrestler? Instead of taking accountability as a father, Rampage Jackson is out here blaming Syco Stu as if shifting the blame will magically erase what his son has done. Hey Rampage, weren't you the one who publicly said you disowned your son? Weren't you the one claiming you don't support his violent actions? And now all of a sudden you flipped 360 degrees and are calling your son innocent while throwing all the blame on Syco Stu? That's pure hypocrisy. It's not just disappointing, it's shameless. Everyone can see what's going on here. You're trying to protect your son by buying time, spinning narratives, and pointing fingers. But when you realized you can't buy your way out of this situation, you changed your tune. That's not defending your family, that's trying to rewrite reality. At the end of the day, actions speak louder than words. Your son's actions are out there for the world to see, and no amount of excuses or blame shifting can undo that. Guys, what do you think? Do you agree with any of Rampage Jackson's excuses, or do you see this for what it is, a desperate attempt to cover for his son? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. The truth is clear. Raja went way too far, and unless the LAPD acts fast, fans and fighters won't quit calling for accountability. In the recent video from the Scaling Up podcast, Doug Mallow, the primary witness who saw all of Raja Jackson's actions firsthand and was questioned by the LAPD, confirmed in today's video that they are 100% going to arrest Raja Jackson, and Syco Stu will also file a lawsuit against him. Let's hear the full details from the video, and if you want to watch the entire podcast, the link is provided in the description. You can check it out on the Scaling Up podcast channel.
Any updates? Will Raja Jackson be arrested from what you're hearing?
Yeah, there's not a doubt in my mind. Everything's on tape, on video. It's premeditated. Just LAPD tends to drag their feet. So the detective asked me a bunch of questions. I even asked about my implications. You know, just because it's, you know, you're involved and whatnot. And he goes, no, there's nothing to worry about. Like, you're just trying to get compliance. Everything was towards Raja. Raja. He asked a couple other questions about the other videos involved with the people in the back and this and that. Not for implications, just because he's just trying to get information. He's building a solid case. He was saying that this is just how LAPD works. They drag their feet. So they're building the case right now. They get all the evidence. The state's going to pick it up because there's so many people, so many witnesses. Heck, even my little brother saw it. My girlfriend, my mom, all the kids that saw it, all the people there. So that right there, they have the evidence enough to try the case. And then what they're trying to figure out is what level of premeditation is, from my understanding, is why he's trying to figure out what conversations took place, what conversations mean. He was asking me what specific terms mean exactly, and like what they mean to the person they're telling them to.
Thankfully for live streaming, they have a lot of that to look at.
It's so there, and I don't want to speculate and I don't want to, say anything else because it's all
Based on Doug Malot's statements in the Scaling Up podcast video, it seems Raja Jackson is facing serious consequences, with a confirmed arrest and a significant lawsuit from Syco Stu. It's unclear if Raja Jackson has the financial means to handle the lawsuit. What do you all think? Does Raja Jackson deserve these consequences, or should he get a chance to redeem himself? Share your thoughts in the comments below. To top it off, Rampage says his family is now getting hit with racist death threats in the wake of the mess.
Racist people give me death threats and stuff like that. Like, I'm a puppet master. Calling me a bad father.
That doesn't change the harsh fact, though. Raja might have just ruined everything. The WWE has already ditched KnockX Pro, the wrestling group where this mess happened. The streaming app Kick banned Raja after the nasty livestream went viral, and in one night, he lost it all. This story spread way past MMA. Channels like NBC, Fox, CBS, and the New York Times all talked about it. Big YouTubers outside fighting like Moist Critical, Abbott, and Preach, and even Mr. Beast spoke up. Mr. Beast himself asked how he could help pay for Stu's hospital bills. That's how crazy big this has gotten. Now the fallout is rough. Reports say Stu got smashed facial bones, lost a bunch of teeth, and even choked on his own blood in the ring. Leaked videos show wrestlers rushing to save him for several minutes. Douglas Molo, one of the wrestlers who rushed to help, later said flat out, Stu would have died if someone didn't step in.
Do you think he wanted to continue beating up Stu?
I think he would have killed him.
If you didn't stop it, right?
I promise you he would have killed him. He would have killed me if he would have got the best of me. If he would have took my legs out from under me like he was trying to, he was going to do the same thing to me that he did to Stu. Clearly, you watch the stream when he's walking away. I'm tired of people fucking with me. I don't care how many times you've been fingered in your life, bro. I don't give a fuck. If you got a fucking problem with the fucking world and the people around you, change the fucking people around you. Change it up a little bit. Go to therapy. Get some fucking help. Don't take it out on everybody else. And then you want to train by one of the best fighters to ever fucking live, your fucking father, use his fucking clout, use his fucking knowledge, and then you want to hurt people that don't fucking train like that? You're a fucking bully. You're a bitch. You.
But the drama didn't end there. A bunch of wrestlers stepped up saying KnockX Pro tried to hide the whole thing. Screenshots show bosses telling them to keep their mouths shut and not talk to cops. Fans are already yelling about obstruction of justice. And it's not just Raja catching heat. Folks are starting to eye the whole promotion. So what do you think? Is Rampage Jackson being fair today by blaming Syco Stu for everything, instead of holding his own son accountable? Or do you think this has gone so far that even Rampage himself should be investigated? Because it looks like he's now trying to corrupt the case and twist the truth just to save his son. Let me know what you think in the comments. Do you believe Rampage Jackson's words, or do you see this as just another desperate cover-up?